Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's me, Skull Royal, back at it with another video. And here today, I'm gonna be talking about the top 5 glow-ups in 2021. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. It really truly means a lot, as well as leaving a like to my video because it pushes the video out in the algorithm. So, and definitely share this video out, as well as leave a comment down below your thoughts on my top 5 and what is your top 5 glow-ups in 2021. So yeah, if you guys don't know what's glow up is pretty much it usually used to a person. Pretty much they go from ugly to attractive depending on physically, mentally, stuff like that. But when we're talking about Dragon Ball Legends terms, we're gonna talk about how a unit in their initial release or pretty much throughout the meta, they weren't as good, and then now they're either really good or they're core for a team, or they're prominent for a team, or maybe an equipment helps them out. Anything as such. That's how we're gonna use glow up for this video. I'm not gonna use in the top 5. I'm not gonna talk about any type of Zenkai characters besides the honorable mentions. Which let's transition to honorable mentions. All right, so my first honorable mention is DKP. DKP, he's really good in this meta currently right now. The fact that he nullifies endurance. He still Dragon Ball main. Really good stat wise. Right here, 274 strike attack. I mean, his blast attack isn't all that, but his stats on defense: 192 strike defense and 180 blast defense. That's really good. So a strike damage dealer. He has poison as well. I mean, there's a lot of units nowadays that could cancel on downgrades and are nullifying their own downgrades, but at the same time, this DKP, he's a menace, and especially since mono purple is running rampant right now. He just deals with that with ease. And the last honorable mention is Bardock. Now you might think, oh, why is Bardock here, bro? It's the fact that because of these recent Super Saiyan buffs that Bardock has gotten. So Super Vegeta, crazy. Ultra Gogeta, even more crazy. Like, Super Vegeta is arguably a top 5 to 3 character in the game, while Ultra Gogeta is #1 in the game. So because of that, and blue purple team, Super Saiyan team, is one of the best teams in the game. And that's because of Bardock's crit buffs. I think he deserves to be at least an honorable mention. Definitely not top 5 though, but yeah. Anyway, I could also say Gogeta Blue could be honorable mention because during the early, I would say not too early, but from the February all the way up to I would say August, September, right before Evolution Blue Vegeta came out, Gogeta was pretty much getting more respected because of the Vados, him and Vados being one of the best duos in the game, and them healing a ton. And people started realizing once they got Gogeta Blue at a higher star count, people started realizing like, oh, this guy is extremely good. So I would say Gogeta Blue would be another character that's part of honorable mention. Yeah, I'll say that. Anyways, let's start with top 5. At number 5, we got Full Power LF Frieza. Unfortunately, I don't have him, so I can't. I can't really, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, the reason he's number 5 is because of this. So on his initial banners, people thought he was, people thought like he was either average or just okay, which is, I mean, I get it because of his teams. LOE aren't a good team at all. Frieza Force, right? Frieza Force at the time, they were decent, and then a Vegeta came out, help him out, and stuff like that. And then Powerful Opponent, he was their prominent yellow, right? But then came the leader slot and the boost system, right? The leader slot helps out characters that are good, right? And then for them being in the leader slot, they could be put in a different team, and you actually they actually show you their real potential, right? This Frieza, you know, you put him in the leader slot and you put him in another team that's actually good, he becomes good. But I believe that one of his uniques is catered to an LOE character. Not this one, but I think it's this one. Guess not. Cut that part out. Anyway, his blast armor and everything, including the green card, his blue card deals AoE damage, and then his ultimate, even though it has a massive modifier, does a really good damage because of his main. His main giving him ultimate damage. His ultimate gives him ultimate damage. Also, his main gives him vanish engage by 100%. So in total, he's getting a whopping 40% ultimate damage in total if when you pop main and ultimate. And yeah, and the fact that this part right here, ultimate and awakened damage inflicted by allies, is pretty much helping your allies getting more damage to their ultimate. Or if your allies, like if you run him in a powerful opponent and you have Bojack would deal an extra 20% awakened damage if you pop this Frieza's main abilities. So yeah. And right now with Mono Purple running rampant, you see a lot of endurance units running rampant, so like Future Han, sort of whole Trunks. You got this the value of this Frieza just becomes even more up. Same thing with DKP. And also this guy reduces Dragon Balls on cover. So yeah, that's why I have Frieza at number 5. And let's go to number 4. Alright, so at number 4 we got Majou. So Majou on his initial release, very good. Really, really good. Then people started playing with him. It's like, oh, maybe he's better on... he actually could replace Gogeta Blue, right? But anyways, then GT started getting buffed with the release of Ultra Omega Shenron, right? And at the same vein, we also got the platinum equips for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? So then GT just came along and became an extremely good team and an underdog team in the game, especially now. So then part 1 of the Legend Festival came out, right? Then we got the introduction of Goku Vegeta, and we got the introduction of Sir Trunks and characters like that. Anyways, Mono Purple became a really good team, right? And especially when Zenkai Super Vegeta came out. Because of that, this guy's value gone up. Because of Zenkai Super Vegeta buffing fusions, obviously he buffs fusion. Fusion finally getting a buff, so this guy's value skyrocketed even more. And with the introduction of Mono Purple being one of the best teams, if not the best team in the game, depending on who you talk to, Majou could really counter Mono Purple. Not to the fullest extent, but a good enough point where Mono Purple really has to switch into Vegeta. Well, like, and when you play Goku Vegeta has to switch into Vegeta portion because Vegeta has type advantage against Majou. So, but I mean, after a full combo, then you can switch into Vegeta. But anyways, then Ultra Gogeta comes out, and right now Majou is at his highest peak right now. With fusions getting buffed, with Mono Purple running rampant, this guy is just a really solid option. It's probably one of the best options against Mono Purple. And like I stated, fusion's getting a buff. Majou is pretty much their designated tank in that team. So yeah, that's why I have Majou at number 4. He just brings so much value to his teams. And yeah, let's go to number 3. At number 3, we got this purple Super Saiyan Blue Future Vegeta. It's so crazy that this guy just you know, I mean, for purple, right, as a purple Vegeta clan unit, he was still their best purple, which is crazy to say, but this guy was still their best purple. And then his value has shot up through the roof once the introduction of Mono Purple with Goku Vegeta coming out and the Zenkai for Super Vegeta. Him, Super Vegeta, and Goku Vegeta, they're like best buddies. And like I said, because of Mono Purple, he is core on Mono Purple. You do 2 cards with this guy, and then you switch out to Super Vegeta, and now you got your full hand again, while having an extra 40% damage inflicted, as well as gaining ki from this guy's passive, and as well as Vegeta's passive when he comes into the battle. So literally, you're just stretching out your combos. And then when you switch out to Goku Vegeta, they're just getting extra card and 40% extra damage, and which, you know, they're gonna have a green card anyway. They activate their green card, and their blue card is gonna do so much damage. So like I said, he is a core in the Mono Purple team, and Mono Purple is literally one of the best characters, one of the best teams in the game. And yeah, and also his death blood. His death blood gives him 35% damage inflicted to his allies. He heals 20%, if you're ally to Vegeta clan and future, which because of Vegeta being part of Goku Vegeta, they're in Vegeta clan. Not technically, they are in Vegeta clan. So he's giving them 20% health, restoring health, and then he reduces enemies 3 Dragon Ball. So yeah, this guy's just crazy good now. It's crazy because it's been a year and like 5 months since his initial release. So back then, on his initial release, he was one of the best characters in the game. Now he's really good because of the introduction of Mono Purple. And yeah, that is Vegeta. And now let's go to number 2. At number 2, we got Future Han. You might think Vegeta should be higher than him, but here's the thing: when he released on January 2021, people was calling him average, people was calling him mid, and all that. And the thing is like, people didn't really had him at high stars, and the ones who had him at high stars didn't really see his value until Revival Gohan came out. When Revival Gohan came out, this guy's value just skyrocketed completely through the roof, and Hybrids became literally the best team in the game for a couple of months. And then part 1 of the Legend Festival starts. Goku Vegeta came out, and sort of whole Trunks came out, and his value has gone even more up because he is core on Future. The double endurance setup with Trunks, this guy, and either Goku Black as Zamasu or Goku Vegeta on leader is crazy. And then with Mono Purple being introduced, this guy becomes really good against Mono Purple because he obviously is yellow type. His when he cover changes, he destroys 2 cards. If he cover changes into a blast, he stops the combo. And for the Vegeta portion, so if one of your allies die, he becomes type neutral. So against the Vegeta portion, he actually does really good against it. His strike cards restores Vanishing Gauge by 10%. So, and to combo it off with his card draw speed, you can literally get your Vanishing Gauge back after a full combo, depending on how many strike cards that you draw. So yeah, all in all, with everything I just explained, that's why he's number 2. Like, you could argue between Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and this guy, which has the biggest flaw. But with everything revolving this guy's kit, especially the Future Han being arguably the best support in the game, like I mean, you could argue it, but I think he is easily, in my opinion. All in all, that's why I gave him number 2. And let's talk about number 1, which is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So his initial release, he was average, he was mid, and then he was supposed to be the main headliner for anniversary, but Revival Gohan just took the show by storm and just ran with it. Then after 3 to 4 months later, his equipment dropped with Ultra Omega. Then his value just shot up through the roof because he became core on a GGY setup with Super Saiyan 3 LF Zenkai Goku and Angel Vegeta. He is core on GT, and oh my goodness, he just became a god. And then part 1 of the Legends Festival came out. He just fully counters Trunks, and he counters the Vegeta portion of Goku Vegeta. And because he gains type neutral on defense, against the Goku portion, he still does really well against him. Mono Purple started running rampant. Then Fusion's got it both with Super Vegeta when he got his Zenkai, and then Ultra Gogeta came out. This Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is literally the best counter against Ultra Gogeta, but then his value got up even again because of Ultra Gogeta, because Ultra Gogeta obviously is a fusion. He buffs fusion, and literally Fusion is one of the best teams in the game, and he's good against Mono Purple. So it's just that his value just skyrocketed, and right now he's arguably a top 5 to 3 character in the game, depending on who you talk to. So yeah, number 1 I think is Super Gogeta because of his platinum equipment. His platinum equipment just did him wonders. The Legends team did a great job with his platinum equipment. So yeah, other than that, that's it. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. Let me know all that down in the comments. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. I really truly appreciate it. It helps out the video out, pushes out to the algorithm, and definitely share this video around. So yeah, My name is Skull Royal. You guys have a good one. You guys stay safe and stay hydrated as much as you can. Peace.